Hey guys, it's Maymay, and today I have a trusty sidekick who is Brenda, and we are getting her set up. We're going to get her in front of a microphone.
Hey guys.
We're going to get her over here and get her in the seat. And I'm going to run this from the other side of the room. I'm going to look at comments. I can't be in both unless you can hook me up, Jordan. What you doing?
Preview?
No, it already did it for you. If it told you we were live, we're live.
All right.
Let me go check and make sure we're live. I will go up here, but I'm going to need to get in to see all the comments. Not going to be able to do it from here.
Hey guys, it's me. I don't know what to do. I'm in Maymay's chair. I don't know what to do. I'm in Maymay's chair. Y'all, I'm excited. Never been here.
Well,
It's like the best place to be.
I don't know if it is or not.
Oh man, y'all seen her room. Y'all know what it looks like. It's awesome. I just hope nothing slips into my bag.
It might. So you want to tell them what you're doing today?
Yes, I am. I am putting my pictures in my album that Maymay and I made together. She put hers in the other day, and I've been kind of running around, and I finally got what is that black line in the thing? Is that me somewhere? Yeah, there we go.
You're learning.
Distracting me.
Oh, pull the mic out of your way. That's the problem. Just get it out of your... They can hear you probably. Okay. That's a pretty loud one. If they can't, we'll adjust it. If they can't, we'll come mess with it.
I talk loud. I can talk louder. But I'm going to put my pages in my book, and as you're going to find out, I do it totally different than Maymay. I am, as you know, I don't do everything with the cutter, although I will show you. I do have a cutter right here. I might not use it, but it's here. But I mostly use these two things. There we go. I mostly use those things. Let me push my mat up. Let me know if I'm in the right place so you can see.
If you look in this screen over here, the furthest one closest to me, that's your monitor.
Okay, see, y'all do know I'm new at this. I'm going to have to do this more often. All right, here we go. First thing I want to do is this is one of my things that I have because years go by so fast. I don't know about you, but on the front of my album, I usually put the year. So I'm going to put I'll Be Home for Christmas, and I'm going to put 2018, and that's going to let me know. That's more for me than anything else. So, but anyway, I always do that, and I always just write it in there. You can stamp it if you want to, but I just write it in there. So we're going to start on the first page. Now, I've already pre-cut a few things, not a lot, but just a few. But then I got to thinking about it. I do it so different, then I need to really show you how I do this. Look at my baby. Look at there. Look at Santa Claus. Now, mine are glossy, so there might be some glare. I'm sorry about that. If it's too bad, let me know. So the first place we had was this little indentation here. And I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to take the pictures of my decorations, which Becky kind of laughs at me, but I can't remember from one year to the next how I decorate. Now, I decorate different every year, but still, I like to know. Maybe I'm going to steal your glue. I know mine's probably down there somewhere.
Which one are you stealing? Okay, the little one.
This one?
No, that's fine. The other one, you'd probably have to prime a little bit because it's been sitting there for a while.
Okay, let's do this. Let's get this thing done. Okay, I should have already picked up my glue and seen. All right, let's see what we'll do here. All right. Okay, do you all have the same problem I do? Getting the little pin down into the right little place in here. There we go. Let me see if that'll help. Here we go. There we go. All I do is I trim my pictures so they kind of sort of match. And then I will put them back to back. This was one of my new trees I had this year. And then I have can you see? Yep, you can see. And then I have my mantle on the front part. And what I do is I cut it with scissors, so...
Can you pause 2 seconds?
I can pause.
Thank you. Just pause. Just cut, pause.
For the call.
Y'all just watch her for a second. We're going to make an adjustment. I'm ready to throw things away. You guys have no idea the trouble I've seen.
Today, the last 2 days.
Oh, gosh. You can't hear Brenda for a while. I know. Just chill out for a second. We're going to try to fix her. we're adjusting hers. No matter what we do. I like your pictures, by the way. I'm gonna quit.
Yeah, okay, so it has to stay right here.
Okay. I'm gonna quit.
Okay, you're good.
I quit.
Okay.
I quit. Do you remember that from that movie? Who can name the movie?
I don't know his name, right? I remember.
That was crazy because it was working like a second ago.
I quit.
All right, you're back
I
on.
quit.
Let's go. All right.
Is she back on?
No, that's what I'm working
All
on.
right, we're working on Brenda now.
You want me to just keep filling it up, Maymay?
All right, tell me now. I know they'll tell me in a second.
Oh.
Everybody, I'm gonna cry if I don't get a thumbs up for this video. We've already got one thumbs down, so somebody does not like us.
Y'all,
That's
if
all right.
you don't get thumbs up, I'll get to come back, and I love to come
That's
back.
not
And you can't hear me.
true.
They can't hear me.
Oh,
so.
Lisa said, "Hey, my friend Brenda."
Oh.
Okay, so now this is your mic.
Okay, that's my mic.
All right,
Oh,
how is
blue.
her sound?
How do I sound? Can you hear me?
Don't lean in it because you won't be leaning in it. So,
Can you hear me?
oh, the sound is back. We got thumbs up.
Oh, cool.
Can everybody hear Brenda okay?
Can everybody hear me?
Keep rolling.
Can everybody hear me? I'm just keeping on cutting here.
Maymay's tapping out. It's all right. One lady said, "You can quit. She's done with me anyways. You can quit." Much better. Okay.
Okay, good. Good.
Jordan just took a deep breath.
Yes.
I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. You know, sometimes when Satan attacks,
Woo! I wonder what we've been doing so good. We've been doing some good
That's
stuff.
my question. Like, what
Because
do we do to deserve all
we're
this?
doing something.
doing good, because Satan is certainly after every one of all of us, not just one.
Now I'm echoing.
Uh-oh. Bless his heart.
I just won't talk.
Oh, yeah, right. You're going to have to talk. You and I together, we have to talk. Okay. What I was doing while we were so silently, all I did was glue two together. And that way I've got backs and fronts. And it's also, my journal is different. It's more for me. It's more a jogger for me. I put them out every year for everybody to look through. And of course, all the grandbabies, they count their pictures to make sure they have the same amount, but they never do. So it's according to one was best of honey this year. But anyway, these are the three that were there on Christmas Day. You got Bryson and Braxton and Benton. Those were the three that were there Sunday. Well, not Sunday, on Christmas Day. So I want to make sure we get them in there. But in this little top part, we had 3 or 4. So I went ahead and cut a few of these. And then I decided not to, but this one, I just simply used my scissors and cut it so it would fit. And same way with these. Can everybody hear me still? And this one. Okay. Now there's Bucky with the 3 grandkids. For some reason, we didn't get one with me. It's probably because I always have the camera. And I'm sure most of you all always have the camera too. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to take my crocodile and make me a little hole right here on the side. And then I'm going to take the ribbon that we used. I don't know if you remember or not the ribbons that we used, but I used the red one, and I'm just going to simply attach them. I do the quickest and the easiest. I don't know about you all. I think I started this when I worked full time, and I didn't have very much time, but I really wanted to do it, so I just started devising my own ways that were the quickest and the easiest. And I'm going to set this aside. And then the other little one that goes right in here, this is my son Brandon. Isn't he handsome? Now he is my artist. He's the one, if you all saw the home tour for Christmas or for any other time we've done it, he's the one that did the portraits of the grandbabies. He's like, quote, I call him a real artist. He laughs when I tell him that.
So Christina got my movie reference, so I just want to say she got it. And it was That Thing You Do, where he says, I quit. I quit. He just says,
I quit.
I'm done.
I quit. I'm done. And I'm going to put him right here in this pocket. All right. So from here on, other than this one, and I've got another little place I want to put this one on there, I'm just going to go through. What I do is the pictures that I want, I print them off, and I just lay them out, and I decide where I want what. I wish you could see how I've got them. Well, you can see parts of the bottoms. I just lay them out here because I'm old and I can't remember what's under things, so I'll have to be on top. But one thing, the first things I want is, this is Bucky with the two, well, the son-in-law and the son, and then the 3 grandbabies that were there. 2 weren't able to come. Anna Claire wasn't there, and neither was Lincoln. Lincoln lives in Nashville, so he was in Nashville. And I'm going to just glue this on here on the back, and sometimes I'll even cover the front, which might be a saving. So I'm going to put him this way, right in there. There we go. And I want to leave their little faces sticking out. I don't mind if I like the way it is when there's a lot of dimension in there. So this is a smaller little place. I wanted to put this one here, and I still might do it, even though it's going to cover this up. I wanted this one here because this is all the girls, and I still might do that, but I'm going to think about it a little while. So I can cut off the feet. That's what I'll do. I'll just cut off our feet. Here's my trusty way to decide what I'm going to do. I'll just take it and cut it off.
You may need to slide up in camera just a little bit.
Okay.
We haven't been paying attention. We've been working on sound.
Oh, no. Guys, I just want to thank you so much for having me. I just really enjoy getting out there.
I don't know why.
I don't either. I don't either, other than I'm about half crazy, but
They
that's
like
all
you.
right.
They like you.
Yes, so, but anyway, I'm going to cut off some of our top and some of our bottoms, and I'm going to put them right there in that place I wanted it. And one of the reasons why I don't mind cutting off is I always have my decorations over here where I can see them 100%. And then I can just, look at there. This is our pajama party. Briar always makes us little, this says, what did it say? Let me think. Gosh, Christmas has been a long time,
Don't
hasn't
you wish
it?
you could zoom that picture? So
Yes. I still can't see it. But anyway, it was fa la 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 something. She'll probably tell me tonight when she looks at this. She'll call me back. She says, Mama, I worked so hard on those and you don't remember what they said. Oh, man. You know, they have a way of keeping us honest. Now, on this little part right here, I'll usually have one word. I try to have one word that just absolutely defines what this Christmas was. And this Christmas was very hectic.
You had a hectic Christmas?
I had a hectic Christmas. A very hectic Christmas. But now, with me and all my infinite spelling words. Y'all gonna have to tell me how to spell hectic.
Did you
Or
just say
chaos.
infinite spelling words?
Listen,
All
I'm
of your spelling?
horrible at spelling. Horrible. They say
You're
that's.
great at math. We just discovered that in there.
Oh yeah, I'm great at math. Oh y'all, let me tell you. If you
You
want
do
to
math
know
like
something,
I do math.
I do math. I do math like rounding up.
True. True.
Don't ever.
Rhonda
So-
loves you.
Oh, thank you, Rhonda.
Is there a part 1 of making this journal? Yes, there is a series on my channel where Brenda and I both made. Mine's behind you, by the way. Way back behind you. Brenda and I both made our albums. I already filled my pictures in, and I did mine live.
And hers is so neat.
And
Everything is very perfect. Look at all these straight lines.
look at that picture of Vince. It's my favorite.
I love
love
it.
that picture.
I love that picture. And all of hers are just perfectly done.
I don't know who's working YouTube or who's working Facebook, but maybe Tamitha could stick a link to us doing that one
that would be
together and stuff.
good.
If she could do that.
I can't wait to do our next one together. That's going to be super fun.
Do you want to tell them what the next one is?
Oh,
We don't know exactly our paper pack. I think I do. I think I want us to use the same paper pack this time.
that would be cool.
Since we've done different.
That would be cool.
But I think we're going to use the one we have in stock now, whatever the bride and groom one is.
Mm-hmm.
Which right now the store is still off. We hope the store should. Well, actually, let me say this. I just got off the phone with one other person who's checked everything and says I've got it right. And I didn't have a chance to test it before we came live, so I'm going to test the store after this and then turn it back on. And all of this has been a nightmare, by the way, but it's so getting fixed that it's probably going to be better than it ever was. There's the link, Tamitha just put it in there.
Oh, good. Thank you, Tam.
If I missed any questions during the sound fiasco, just ask me again. The only thing I'm seeing on Facebook for a question is what was the last one, and I don't know what that one meant, what that was referencing.
Oh, okay.
So
Explain
let me
thyself.
know.
Explain thyself. This is Bryson. This is my little jujitsu queen. Oh, it says fa la 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 fa ra 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 y'all. That's what Bryson says.
Rah, 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 rah. It's funny because that's from Christmas Story.
Exactly.
When he says, sing something else.
Yes. Now, sometimes what you can do, and I do this often, and I'll just go ahead and do this one this way. I'll just take, and I went to Maymay's scrap paper. Thank you, Maymay.
I told you what's in your journal.
Yes, that's right. Oh, y'all, dang.
I told
Anybody
you.
got any requests?
Somebody. Carol's asking, do you print your own pictures or have them done?
I have them done. Maymay's teaching me how to do my own, though. I think that's kind of cool. I got a new printer just because of that, but she's going to give me a quick little lesson on how to print them all. And the reason I like that is you can control what you have. Like this one would be so much better if it was a little bit smaller, but I still want to keep that main focus there. So a lot of times I will do this. And I know this is kind of crazy, but hey.
So here's a
What the
question.
heck?
Is this Hanea? I hope I said your name right. I'm going to say it like it's spelled, Hanelia, but I'm going to say Hanea. But Brenda, what was your favorite dish for Christmas? And she's also asking me.
Okay, my favorite dish that I have at my house, we always do finger foods. By the time everybody gets there, Christmas Day, they're all full of Christmas for the last, 6 months, 6 years, whatever. And I enjoy the fried turkey. Bucky always fries a turkey. And we have fried turkey and sandwich. And then I only have heavy hors d'oeuvres. Now, if you're wondering what this was the wrapping paper that Bryson absolutely had a fit for. I wrapped all her Christmas in this, and she had a fit for it, and this is the only scrap I could find of it.
Well, at least you found a scrap.
So I'm just going to glue it on there like it is. And what that is maybe when I've gone away, they'll pick it up, and she'll go, oh, I remember that scrapbook, that paper. So, and I just put it on there for a memory. You can have a little bit, you can have a lot, but to me it means something. And later on I'll probably go in there and write her a little note on there. I do that periodically. I don't know what I'll say at this point, but
Oh,
anyway.
wait a second.
Uh-huh.
I think her name is Hannah Lee.
Okay.
Hannah Lee, that's pretty. So
It
my
is.
favorite dish, which I did not get this year, Mother, if you're watching, which I doubt because you don't support me in anything I do. Just that's a side note.
That's
Just
a side
kidding.
note, yeah.
Mom would kill me right now.
The phone's gonna ring in a
In a
minute.
second. No, my favorite dish is not a dish, it's a dessert. It's my very favorite thing. My mother has made it since I was little, but I only get it every now and again. And it is called a poke cake. But she makes it, it's not in a casserole. She makes a 2-layered poke cake, and she does a green and a red layer. And that's done with, it's flavored with Jell-O if you've ever made poke cake before.
Yes.
And then it's iced with whipped cream.
Oh.
And you put it in the fridge. You do not put it on the table. You keep it in the fridge, and then you cut it when you serve it cold. You always want it to be cold. And I don't like Jell-O by itself, but the flavor's good, right? So she makes it with lime and strawberry or either cherry. Cherry's my favorite, and that is probably my favorite Christmas dish because I only get it at Christmas and I only get it every now and then.
Oh, do you know what? I like to drink hot Jell-O.
I know people.
Isn't that
I know
weird?
people who do that. My mom
weird.
likes to eat her Jell-O with saltines, and it's good.
That is good. That was
It's that sweet and salty thing.
That's listen, that sweet and salty thing. All right, here's my flip pages, and I did go ahead and oops.
I need to give a thank you shout out.
Okay.
I need to tell. Let me go back. Donna Goggins, thank you so much. I appreciate that. She said a very sweet thing to me, and I just want to say thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Kathy. She also said a very sweet thing. Somebody's asking what app. Are y'all talking about the app I use for printing pictures? I can't remember the name of it, and I haven't been using it. I've just been using my regular old word processing. I use Mac or Apple products, so I just use Pages. But if I use Windows, I just use Word and do it. I just do it the hard way.
All right, I'm gluing all these. This is Brandon and his family. I try to have a picture of the families who are there. Unfortunately, I don't get to have all of them every Christmas. Normally, Ben and Tish live in Nashville, so normally they kind of have to swap years. I basically always have Brian, Jason, and Bryson, and Brandon, April, and Brax. So, but anyway, who's there? I always make the couple pictures so they can see how they've grown. Y'all look, Bryson is going to be taller than her mama. Bryce says that's not a hard stretch. And then I did go ahead and cut these down. This is the little ones on the stair steps. I have these every year, and I have them where Bryson could barely see over the rail. So this is a pretty good way for me to see how much they've grown. And then every year they get stockings. Have I already glued that one? I guess I already glued. No, I didn't. They never know what their stockings are going to look like. This year they were those big old bike bags. You know what? The ones that you get at the Dollar Tree for $1.
What in the world would you put in that?
Oh, they didn't have as much as they thought they had. They thought they were going to be full, but just regular stuff. But they just, and what Bucky did was he blew them up, and right before they got there, he tied them so they thought they were full.
Oh, that's funny.
So,
I like
and
that.
then on here, I'll do some sort of journaling. As y'all know, I jot journal. I don't journal. I'll probably put on there, stockings were great, or
Stocking wear bags from the Dollar Tree.
there you go. Something of that sort. Then we come on here. This is one of my favorite. Always calm, always bright. This is one of my favorite parts of that. That was the neatest. I really did like this.
While
paper
you're going
pack.
through, are you remembering putting it together?
Yes.
I did. Yeah.
Yes. I worried. There were 2 or 3 pages in here I got worried on. I guess I felt the stress of being, Maymay's so
Whatever.
awesome.
But your albums are so,
Different.
people come in, so we had these on display all season, right? And people would come in, and it was funny to see who gravitates to mine versus yours. And it's good to have 2 different, look, there's 50 different options. Every person has a different style. Oh my gosh, she's tearing it.
I am.
Oh my gosh.
I have to have a ripped part.
She's tearing that picture.
I'm tearing this picture. I am tearing it.
Becky says
Because
her
I
mama
got it.
always gave them warm Jell-O to drink, especially with an upset tummy.
Yes. I just wonder, I've always wondered if my mama did that. I never did think to ask her, but I've always done it.
What, does it congeal after? It won't cool
will
in your body. But it won't
No.
cool in your body.
No. Well, your body's not cool down there, I guess.
Right.
So,
Down
no. Down in your tummy.
The track it's going to take is not cool. We'll say that. That's funny.
Oh, y'all, maybe not.
Barbara wants to know what time my Cricut Explorer Air 2 class is tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Amanda? I think it's at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Y'all, it's been, y'all.
It's not just that. It's gotten to the point where Amanda literally I should tell y'all this story, but it's a little bit crude. So,
Come on, say it.
Amanda always, it's gotten to the point where she even tells me when to go potty.
Uh-huh.
So the other day I came in and I was late. I was running late I had 5 minutes to get on a video call, a very important video call. And I walked in the door and she said, "Go potty and get on the computer." I said, "Okay." So I ran and did it. Well, the other night we had a chalkature call, a team call, and she was at her house and I was at my house. And she messaged me and said, "Go potty and get on the call."
I love it. I love
So
it.
she pretty much tells me where to be when. I think it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I think it is. But if you're interested in getting in that class, there's some prerequisite videos you need to watch. You can do that in an evening. It wouldn't take long at all. So if you wanted to get into that class, you certainly could. But you will want to let us know pretty quick so we can get you the prerequisite videos. We did that because it saves us some time in the class. We spend a little more time teaching and less time going over some things that you really don't have to have in the class. So, how is the store shipping problem? It's still a problem. No, it's coming. I talked to a guy just a minute ago who feels like I've got everything right. We got to do a couple little tests and then we'll be back to normal. But it was a glitch that happened, even though my developers don't want to admit it. This gentleman has been helping me and he found the issue, and so it's been great.
Oh, good. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
he
wonderful.
and I talked. That's where I was right before I came in here, was finishing that conversation.
Y'all,
so.
let me just tell you. Yesterday, I think she was on the phone like 7 hours.
But didn't I hold it together well?
You held it together well,
I need
but
some credit
let me
for
just
that.
yeah, you do, because I don't want her to tell me what y'all.
No, really. I yesterday afternoon, Amanda and I worked till about 7:45 last night.
Yes, they did.
And I said, "You know what, Amanda? We've got to go turn this off. We've got to turn our brains off so we can get some rest." And we both did. And my pastor reminded me to be still.
Mm-hmm.
And I went home and
Isn't that the hardest
and
thing
be
to
stilled.
do? Isn't that the hardest thing to do?
It's good for
That's
your
like
psyche.
both of us here. We're both moving all the.
dance.
We can't. We just
never
can't.
sit still. We're in here like. La, 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 la,
We're
la.
going like good all the way around. Y'all, this is my Anna Claire. Anna Claire didn't get to come this year.
Oh, so you have a picture though from Christmas?
We had Christmas with
You
her.
went early, didn't you?
We went early. Well, actually, it was Christmas Eve. Can y'all see? There you go.
Who does Anna Claire belong to?
Ben.
Oh, yeah.
We actually, Ben was so cool. We everybody has so many plans, and we actually went to the hotel there in what is that one that's right up above Winsel's? Anyway,
In Tuscaloosa?
no,
What Winsel's?
in Montgomery.
Oh, the Renaissance.
The Renaissance. We actually went there and had a really good time. That was cool.
I say Tuscaloosa because the first time I went to Winsel's was in Tuscaloosa, so I forget there's one in Montgomery.
And Ben came, so I have a picture of me and Ben, which I'm thinking is too big. Isn't he handsome? All my kids are handsome, don't you? You've got handsome kids too.
Well, we got good-looking Southern boys.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let's see if we can get this one on this right
We
here.
can brag about that.
Yes, we can.
Brenda's using the same hole punch I'm using, but at some point in time, we, our memory keepers, changed the color of the handle on that. So mine is pink. It's a crocodile. Hers is the newer teal color.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, mine is the
Okay,
pink one.
mine-
Mine's the old pink.
Yeah. I like that. I noticed that on the corners, I just got the corners, and on the corners they're different colors. One of them's white and one of them's teal.
Kathy, thank you for your prayers. I really have been feeling the prayers. I'm not kidding. I even slept last night.
Cool.
Maybe I should not be so proud of that, but I am proud of that because you know what? Spiritual maturity. that's my motto.
And she needed
Spiritual
it.
maturity.
And she needed it. Just like her new word. What's your new word?
Bougie.
Bougie.
I want to be bougie.
She's going to be bougie.
I'm working on it.
Speaking on being bougie, I listened the other night and everybody was talking about wearing and doing what you want to do. I am getting a fake tan, as I always call it.
What's wrong with that?
When we go, I'm going to put on my crop pants and my legs
For the
all
cruise?
white. Yes.
I'm not going to get a fake tan only because my skin is so white. I
Oh,
turn
mine's-
orange. I don't turn tan even with a fake tan.
Well, I always do too, but I always go down to Smart Skin and they just seem to be able to not get me yellow.
Lil Crafty Nook says, "Gotta run. So nice to see Maymay with her
Aw.
mama. I hope they have many years together." Now, Brenda's not my mama, by the way. She's not even old enough to be my mama. Let's just keep it at that
That's right.
because I'm much older than that. But Brenda is one of my best friends. But I was gonna say our pod name. Did we name our pod? Didn't we change the name? We had
For our
little group.
Bunko, little group.
Our little group.
Chilton Chicks.
That's right. We're the Chilton Chicks.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
So she's one of my Chilton Chicks. The whole size on that crocodile. Which size are you using?
I have no idea.
She just picks it up and uses either 1 3/8 or 1 1/8.
3/8 or 1/8. I use either one. According to how, see this one I probably use the little one because it's got the little.
I can't remember.
Stuff
3/8
on it.
or 1/8.
But now I'm not opposed to sticking the pokey tool and make it bigger.
That's true.
If I
She
need
will
to.
do that.
If I need to.
Sean says, my grandson called me Boggy when you first talked. That's cute, Boggy.
Mine call me Honey.
I hope to be Grams. We're working on it. I love the name Grams. It feels like me.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a long time to find a name that felt like me. She'll probably call me Yams or something. I don't know. I think Yams is cute too. I take that. And Vince is Pops.
Pops.
He was going to be Poppy or Pop, but Grams and
like
Pops
Pops.
is cute.
I like Pops.
It's funny too because I noticed the other day the boys have kind of picking up calling him Pops. It's kind of cute.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Joe's at home sick today, so I had that last night.
He doesn't have strep and he doesn't have flu.
She said it was viral, which I told Joe, like, that means it's got to run its course, dude.
Yep.
So he's just taking
Hanging
meds
out.
for the symptoms.
Hanging out.
Yeah, he's just letting it run its course.
And what is he, just being me? What is
No,
it he says?
he
What
living
does he
his
say?
life. He's just
Do it,
living his
just
life.
living his life.
But last night he was in a really good mood. After the steroid shot, he was real happy.
Aw.
He was bouncing around the kitchen. I was FaceTiming Mom. She was like, okay, he doesn't seem sick. I said, no, he doesn't seem sick.
There we are. And if y'all are noticing, I'm using my scissors quite a bit because sometimes when I work on there, and I know this is lazy bazy, I don't have all my stuff. I just have a pair of scissors. And I'll grab my book and...
Scoot your album up just a little bit. It's walking on you.
Is it walking on me?
Mm-hmm, it does that.
I have to keep my little...
It's hard for you to get used to it.
Yeah, I get used to it, though.
Over time, you get used to it.
All right, now here's Santa with the two... Isn't that cute? That Bryson is growing.
Yes.
Y'all, she is a jiu-jitsu queen. Do y'all know what jiu-jitsu is?
I have to tell them a Bryson story.
Okay.
But first I want to say, Tasha, we will be praying for you. She is going through kidney dialysis. My cousin, Glenn, has gone through kidney dialysis for quite some time, and so we know exactly what that's like. So Bryson, we were having the Maymay party at Brenda's house, and we had Dirty Santa. And you remember I got that antique,
Yes.
that antique ornament that Amber brought.
Yes.
And so, Honey over here, they call her Honey. Honey was eyeballing my antique ornament, and so Bryson was going to steal it from me to give it to Honey. And I told Bryson, I said, Bryson, please don't steal this from me because I'm not going to fight you off. You know jiu-jitsu. She ended up not stealing it from me and got the cutest Alabama hat.
Oh, and she's an Auburn fan.
But she looked cute in
And
it.
wore it.
Put it right on her head.
She still wears it.
Put it right. It was so cute. But I was like, if you come over here, you can have it because I'm not gonna take a roundhouse kick to the face or something.
Well, jiu-jitsu is basically street fighting is what it is.
I'm not stirring her up.
She loves it. Now, this is my little one. This is my newest little one. This is Lincoln.
Look at Lincoln.
Yes, that's him.
I love the name Lincoln.
I do too.
I love it.
I love it. He's Lincoln Brooks. All the berries have a middle name that starts with B. We don't know why, but
It's very cute because you're honey to all your bees.
I am. Oh, that's, I need
like
a honey.
it.
We need to, hey, Chocolate Couture, I think.
Yes, have you seen it? I can show you in the
I have
catalog.
not
Freak out.
seen it. Y'all gonna have to
I want to
get
do
that for me.
If I get everything caught up, I can't promise y'all, but if I get everything caught up, I want to do a walkthrough of the catalog because the new catalog releases tomorrow. And I really want y'all to get to see it, but oh my gosh, wait till you see this whole... They're doing this thing now called Stories, where all the transfers work together.
Oh my goodness.
So look at all this honey.
Oh, wow. Let me
Show it in a whole page.
Y'all look.
It's honey, honey, honey.
Look at that.
It's
Sweeter
so
than
neat.
honey. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Home is where your honey is.
I should tell y'all, if you've ever wanted to try Chalk Couture, I gotta tell you this. Tomorrow, on the 1st,
how
they start their Club
cool.
Couture. It's $19 a month. You get a B-size transfer and 3 chalk paste samples every month for $19 a month. No shipping in that. $19 a month. That's it.
Oh, Lord.
It's amazing.
That is amazing.
What is it? I'm getting stared at. We're sharing a mic. Aren't you glad you're not having to do this today? Y'all. Vince walked in. I'm on my knees in a chair,
Yes.
leaned over the desk, trying to get to the microphone.
Yes.
He looked at me crazy because our mics didn't work, so we're sharing a mic.
All right. Anybody got any questions about what I'm doing other than it's crazy?
They see what you're doing. What you're doing right now is marking what? Your picture?
I'm marking the picture to go in my spot right here.
You go, girl.
I mean, and you can do it with your cutter thingy if you want to, but I'm just happy to be here.
Hey, is lunch ready? Because that's killing me.
Honey, let me tell you, y'all have got to watch
Saturday.
Vinny's
Gosh.
Fiddles.
Is it ready?
Amazing.
I'm starving now.
Go fix your bowl.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Go fix your bowl and I'll monitor.
Okay.
Oh, right. Hey, y'all. Now
You
my
gotta yell.
trusty sidekick is...
I don't know.
Oh, say your trusty sidekick.
Oh yeah, Vinny's here.
That's right. Vinny's
Oh,
here.
Vinny's here.
Oh, Vinny's here. Oh, my goodness. He cooked up something. Oh, my goodness. It was amazing. I had to run out there and get some, Vince. That was so good. I'm not going to give it away.
It's very good.
It's
I was
very good.
very tickled with the way it turned out.
Very, very good. I was loving it. All right, I'm going to try to find 3 different grandbabies. If you'll see, I'm shifting through. Y'all look at this picture. They do one of those every year.
So
And
what
they
is
do
that
one of
picture
these
of?
every year. This is Braxton and Bryson. And from the time they've been tiny, when I'd say, okay, let's have your picture, they've used these glasses and they've stuck out their tongues.
Well, there
So I
you
have
go.
one every year. And then they'll do one. He's always been so excited because he was big enough to pick her up. So he always wants to pick her up. And then, y'all, this was the sweetest thing. I'm going to put this one right here. This sweet thing. They went to see Santa for me. Only for me. And there's 12 and 13.
Well, you got to get your picture made with Santa. 'Cause,
yeah.
I mean, that's just important.
That's just the way it is. Well, I'll find it in a minute. It's in here. Here it is. Here it is. Do you see Brax's body language? I'm only doing this for my grandmother.
Well, I mean, you know, hey, our kids still do it when we ask them to. I mean, it used to be a tradition for us every year we went to Bass Pro Shop and got our
that's
picture
where.
made with Santa.
Exactly. That's it.
So, hey, everybody, I don't mean to ignore y'all. I see y'all saying hey to me.
Oh, listen, what would we do without Vinny? Vince is a lifesaver.
Dawn asks, is the eyelet and snap punch, is that the eyelet and snap punch? The hole punch thing you use over there?
No, it's the crocodile.
Yeah, it's made by Crocodile.
We
That's
are
the,
memories.
Yeah, the eyelet and, yeah, that's the one.
Oh, yeah, it's got the little thingy here. I've never used that.
Yeah, that's
I've
the
never
one.
used that. Y'all have to tell me what to use it for.
We just use it to punch holes.
Oh, okay. That's all I use it for is to punch holes. I'm doing my trusty quick thing now. Maymay would have this whipped out in 2 seconds. I just take my scissors and cut it and pray I'm cutting it at the right place.
Well, there you go.
It has been one of those weeks this week. Now I always do it this way. It's just easier for me. I did this before I even knew anything about paper crafting, so it was always the way I did it. I just always did it that way. Oh, wait a minute, did I do too many? No, there it is. I know I'm gonna have to cut it down. I just don't know how much. I've always done it this way before I even knew that you could do any kind of paper crafting. And when I found you all, my world opened up. My goodness, my world opened up.
Well, I don't know. Seems like ours opened up with you too.
It might not be in a good way, but it did. We have a good time. There we go. Now that's my trifold on there. And then you put it in here, and I put it on Bucky was Santa for a little bit, but you see he's Santa with a muscle.
Oh yeah. Gotta show off the muscle a little bit.
Yeah, got to show off all that. I told him. He said, yeah, well, I've got one I got to.
Did you
Okay,
have some?
let's go to is that not
Did you have
You
awesome?
want to
some?
take me? You have to use my spoon.
I've already eaten.
Oh, you did?
I
So,
already
I
ate
already
some.
had a bowl.
Oh, it's good. Is that
It's
fun?
good with those rich crackers that Jamie had too.
Very
I
good.
didn't see any crackers.
Well, she's got them hid at her desk.
I know. She just has certain ones.
What do you think?
It's good.
Oh, it's
Like it?
awesome.
I like the white beans. Oh, my phone about to say.
It don't matter.
Love that. All right.
The white beans are really good. They're meaty.
Yeah, that makes it just good. Now here's Santa.
So you'll understand what we did. I made white bean chicken chili
Oh,
for Vinny's Vittles this week.
it is so good. I'm going home and making it.
The problem is, We like this food for lunch, so you make it for us.
Well, I mean, you know. Hey, it's good too now. If y'all ever been to Ruby Tuesdays, they used to make a white bean chicken chili. And that's where I got the idea
I
from.
forgot that.
I used to love to eat it. And I think I did a pretty good job recreating it.
Ooh, it's better to me. And I've had it. It is much better.
It's been years since I've had it.
But I love
Remind
soup.
you of it at least?
I love soups. Any kind of
I
soups.
put cheese in it.
Yeah, you're supposed to
Good.
put cheese and cilantro on the top.
Oh, it's
Where's
good.
cilantro?
It's in
It's
there
in there
somewhere.
somewhere.
They may have put it back in the refrigerator.
Okay, remember now, here again, I'm doing it so I can
We call
write
it cilantro.
some stuff on the back here.
Did I call it the wrong thing? Got a little cheese on your lip.
Y'all, husbands are something, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
She makes fun of everything I say because I never say anything right.
Did you hear me make fun of him, Brenda?
Mm-hmm.
We call it cilantro.
Cilantro.
Is that making fun of you?
Yes, because I didn't say that. I said cilantro.
Uh-oh.
I
Did
think
y'all,
it's
I
'cause
guess.
you're a golden retriever that
Could
you
be.
took that offensively.
Yeah,
It
and
might be.
have any of you all taken the test?
I have to tell them about the test. They'll
Have
love
to
that.
tell them about the
Carol,
test.
it will be on Vinny'sville Saturday. Saturday at
Yeah.
it's 11 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saturday at 11 o'clock Central Time. It'll be on
I'm
there.
not the rails in here.
Oh my goodness, it's a trip.
Yummy.
It is yummy, yummy in the tummy. All right, let's see what I'm gonna do next. I think I'm gonna do the little tongue sticking out thing next. I put my Brad in this one.
I like you doing that and thinking at the same time.
I try to think all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Talking and thinking.
Mm-hmm.
We're known for thinking.
Yeah, we're known for thinking. Golly. Sometimes my thinker gets crazy and my mouth will say what I'm thinking and it's not supposed to.
Well, we talked about what Southern women do.
Yeah, we do.
Sometimes we just get old enough and we don't think about it no more.
And don't care about it
We
anymore.
just say it.
Just
What
say
was
it
it that your
anyway.
mother said? She called it cussing it out.
Mm-hmm.
Cussing it out.
She
Just
said one
gonna
day
cuss
she'll
it
be
out.
old enough just to cuss it out.
She'll be old enough to say whatever she wants, and
I don't know when that is.
that might mean cussing it out.
Brenda's not to that age. You don't just say what you want to say.
No, not
Not when there's a microphone in her
no,
face.
not
But she doesn't.
no, not well. Okay.
Brenda's who I aspire to be like. Because
Oh,
here's the thing. I do, Brenda. You can walk up on a bunch of drama and you can walk away and not have to repeat or anything. Like, you can just
Ooh,
walk away from it.
no.
I like that.
Boy, the more you, woo.
But it's true, Brenda. I've seen you walk up on a mess and realize you walked up on a mess. And instead of sticking around and listening to it, you're like, that's not for me.
That's not for me. I'm
I
wrong.
like that.
I'm out of here. Listen, when you've lived as long as I have, you realize you got to pick your dramas.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pick your dramas. Now, nobody likes drama any better than I do, but the drama I want to be in is the one I'm in charge of.
Well, that's true.
I like to
Yeah,
be
if
in
you're
charge
the-
of my drama.
If you're the instigator, it's a little different.
I like to be in charge of my drama. Oh my goodness. What?
It's fine.
Okay.
Bucky told me one day, I walked up on his mom and his sister. His mom's been dead. I loved his mama. Now you talk about tell it like it was. Now this woman would. She's been dead. I don't know how long. I don't ever remember dates. But anyway, I walked up on her and his sister, and I realized what I walked up on, and I started walking away. And Miss Lou goes, "All right, Brenda, you can't walk away from this. You're part of it now." And I'm going, "Oh no, I don't want to be part of
I
this.
don't like when that happens. I want to be like,
I want to be an innocent bystander." Okay, do
here's
y'all
what I
know?
want to be. Let me go make us some tea.
Y'all know how to dab? These boys are
Do you know
dabbing.
how to dab?
Yes, they know how to dab. They laugh at
I
me
have
when I
teenagers.
dab.
I'm totally in touch.
Shoot, yes, we're totally in it.
Totally in touch.
Totally in it. We can
I
totally
did.
dab.
Speaking of being in touch, I found out from Thomas today that we're in charge of pregame meal tomorrow.
Yes, we are.
Oh
Well,
my goodness.
not in charge. I'm with other people. I have
Yeah.
to message them and stuff.
I didn't know.
Did you already message them?
No,
You
I
shoulda
didn't
made
know
a
what
bigger-
that meant.
You should have made a bigger
Should
pot
have
of
made a
chili.
bigger pot of chili, I guess.
I'll show you.
You are aware of it then.
So,
Okay, so there's no
Partially.
panic in your life.
no, I haven't been able to focus. Can I not talk with my mouth full? We're
Yeah.
just live on YouTube, and I'm just acting like we're at home in our pajamas.
Exactly. We have had one more morning. Everybody is all
Hey, I'll be
Ready
glad
for
when
it.
next week starts.
Here's
What's
why
next
I
week?
like this crocodile.
This week will be over.
Oh yes, that's right.
That's all that means.
So true. All right, this is why I like that crocodile.
Must like it.
All you got to do is go through 15 different. Okay,
We're new.
15 different.
People said they can't believe how straight you can cut. It's them scissors.
I've been
It's
doing.
because she ain't never done nothing but that. She don't even know what a
That's all I've
trimmer
ever
is.
done. I didn't even know what a trimmer is till one
You know
day
what
I
a
was.
trimmer was to her? That thing you clean the weeds out around the mailbox.
Exactly. I'm in here one
So
day.
a weed eater
Weed
was
eater.
a trimmer to her.
Yes. I was in here one day cutting, and Maymay goes, "Let me show you something." My world opened up.
Did it though?
No.
Amanda said, "So sorry, it wasn't on my schedule to tell you
Tell me what.
that it was our turn to cook
To tell.
or fix food."
Oh, I do need to put that. I've got concession stand too.
What?
Oh my goodness, y'all were learning so much.
Oh my lord!
I'm
you
right
tell
in
me
on
that?
this. I'm right in the middle of this. I'm loving it.
Is
See,
Amanda
this is
gonna come run the concession stand for you?
Probably.
Feel like it, Mander?
probably.
I can do it. Yo, I'm not good at that stuff because I lock up around strangers. But I'm getting used. I know a lot of
No,
people.
no,
Oh,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no.
whoa, 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 whoa,
It
whoa.
ain't nothing about locking up around the strangers. It's
Whoa,
about
whoa,
you
whoa,
gotta
whoa, whoa,
add
whoa.
up how much
No,
something
see,
costs.
if I borrow an Apple Watch, I have a plan. If I borrow an Apple Watch from Joe, I can just ask Siri over and over and say, "Darn,
Listen.
5 minus 5."
Exactly. That.
Lonnie-
Whoa! I got a Google. Brandon gave us a Google for Christmas. I just found out. All I got to say is, "Hey Google, how do you spell chaos?"
Do you know what I think? I'm gonna say something. So I was watching. I probably shouldn't have been watching this, but I will say my mama encouraged me to watch it. I was watching the Ted Bundy tapes on Netflix because it's really interesting how different things are nowadays and how
Yes.
he would have been caught 100 times faster
Yes.
nowadays, right? But something that I realized is this: if you have, I know people are anti those Google situations and those echoes and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But if you have one of those in your home, and it can be a safety device too, because you could yell at it, "Hey, whatever the one you have is, call." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like it could be a safety device. And I think that, I mean, I thought about that when I was watching. I was like, so many things nowadays, everything's filmed. Everybody's got a phone. You know,
Everybody knows
there's a lot
everybody's
more
business.
Safety. There's a lot more safety nowadays than you had back in the day.
Well,
So
Lolly B, we really don't want to talk about the tournament too much.
Oh man.
I did a little tiny bit
What,
yesterday.
it was not a huge success.
We won 1 out of 2.
We
Well,
won 1
that's
out of 3.
good.
Did we play 3?
Yes.
No, we did not.
Yes.
No, we played
lost the
Wednesday,
first
Thursday,
game.
Friday.
That's 3, babe.
Oh, I said 1. I mean, it's my math. I meant 3, but I said 1 out of 2.
We went 1 and 2.
I meant 3, literally. I really did.
Now you know why Maymay and I love each other.
That's why
That's
we,
exactly what I understood. Exactly what
we
you
don't do
meant.
that. We played 3 games and we won 1 of them.
We won the game in the middle and lost the 2 that started and closed.
I literally meant that.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway,
I glued this together.
Lisa, there are some more bunny wreath kits. You
We're
just
working
can't
on
buy one yet.
We're trying, y'all.
Crying, y'all.
You know that the
So
UPS,
sorry.
when I tell you what the guy explained to me, you're going to be like,
I don't even want to hear it right
no,
now.
you're going to be like, why can't you work for our server? So they would have been able to explain this to us. They didn't know it. And he said it. He said, listen, in their defense.
Did you tell the people what happened to us?
No, we're not. No, I'm not rehashing.
No.
I'm through it. Listen though, he said in their defense they don't know. And I said, how do you know? He said, well, this is what we do. So he know. Like I'll tell you, and it makes sense what he said. But I do think I really trust this guy. I really think he's fixed it, and he told me some really good tips. And he told me what to do this afternoon to get it back running, and I feel better because I could speak to a person.
Vivian said when Brenda said, "Hey Google," her phone tried to search chaos.
See how it's be safety?
Oh my goodness.
We did. The only thing that we really checked out in Greenville was a little bit of shopping,
We went to not in Greenville though.
and then we went to a couple of restaurants.
What did we do in Greenville?
Really nothing.
Well, we went to that. We went to a
We went
Mediterranean
to some
restaurant.
goat restaurant called Goat,
The Lazy Goat.
the Lazy Goat.
Not.
It wasn't like, didn't we go to
What
that?
was the name of that one in Somebody will tell
It was
us.
something goat.
Because I thought it was the Lazy Goat too, but this is a Mediterranean restaurant, and Vince
And that
had-
one wasn't.
But listen,
Y'all, I had some weird groceries at that
y'all
place.
need Vince to tell y'all about his experience at the Mediterranean restaurant.
Okay, so I'll just give you a little bit. since Maymay's making.
If you have to butt in and tell them something you're doing different, you butt in.
Oh, well, one thing that I do is I can't write too well on that. So I went down to Maymay Scraps and got me a scrap of green, and then I can write what I want to.
Isn't it convenient having those scraps right beside you?
Yes, I love it. I saw that when you did that. I'm going, oh my goodness, I wish I had an
I
office
dig
at
in there
home.
all the time.
Well, I'm just going to come dig in yours.
That's
I don't have a
fine.
place.
That's fine.
I'll bring my scraps to yours.
That'd be perfect.
All right, tell us, Vinny,
Well,
what happened?
I can tell y'all during the Crafter After Show. I don't
Do you want to
want
wait till
drag it
then?
out.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's wait till
So
then.
you got to come to the Crafter After Show to hear
To
Vince's
hear-
experience
it's-
at the Lazy
exactly.
Goat, which was worth.
I love it.
It's worth coming to listen to because
It's-
he is so funny when he describes it.
It's worth the visit.
But where we stayed was kind of bougie, which is cool because that's my word. It was bougie.
Mm-hmm.
And Vince picked it out, and he's like, I'm real picky about hotels, so he's trying to find one that had good rating. Well, they had a real nice rating because it was a real nice hotel. But you had to valet park because it was in the center of downtown, and there was no parking. Like, they had private parking decks that the valets took their cars to, right? So we valet our car, and then we had to find a restaurant. And so that was the closest one. And his experience, the way he tells people about it is the funniest thing. I cannot wait for y'all to hear it. But we did have fun there. What else? We did a little shop. We did mostly shopping, and we chilled in the room a lot. That was nice.
Listen. As hectic as all of us are, and it's just nice to just chill.
We literally enjoyed our room, and we had a nice view. It wasn't a beautiful, like, stunning view, but it was a nice view, and
How
we
was the
just stared at
weather?
each other.
Well, how was the weather?
It was
Cool.
cold and not cold. Like,
Yeah.
one day
It's
it'd be
cool
cold.
at night and, decent in the day.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you this, though.
good.
Have you been to South Carolina?
Oh yes, I
It's
love South Carolina.
beautiful and clean.
I love North Carolina too.
Never been to North Carolina. South Carolina is the cleanest
Yes,
place.
it is. So, and it's like the air is when you breathe. It's in the
just
winter,
clean.
especially.
Even the places, like, I feel like we were in some of the areas that were, like, if you compare them to areas in our own state,
Right.
That's
was
It was
10
the
times
local
cleaner.
goat
the local
Local
goat.
goat.
We could not think of the name of that
in
restaurant.
Tennessee, yeah.
That's where we learned you. No, that's not where we learned you can't sanitize a fish. We learned that at the Mellow Mushroom.
Yeah, we did. That's right.
Oh, my
Cinnamon
goodness.
sent me a gift the other day.
Oh,
It was the
did
funniest
she?
thing. It is a fish. It's just his mouth, and he's like going like
Oh,
this over and over
cool.
again. And she says, "You can't sanitize a fish."
That was hilarious.
I got so tickled. It was so funny.
Should we?
Lynn Coleman said that her kids are out all week of school. The wind chill is minus 30 degrees.
Wow.
I saw
I could
somebody
wear
say-
my big coat.
I think it was Leo Cowell from Dreaming Tree the other day said, "Don't breathe in, you'll die."
Oh my
that cold where
goodness.
he is.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all, when they take those a pot of boiling water and throw it up in the air and it just turns to powder,
Yes.
that's freaky.
You know
That
what I
means
did
it's
today?
cold.
You want to hear how stupid I am? Driving to work, my windshield's dirty. I don't think anything about the temperature that I'm driving in. I just
I don't-
turned on my windshield
And-
wiper,
oh my
and it
goodness.
froze in a thin layer of ice, and it melted all quick. But it froze, and I looked at it was 34.
Yeah.
But I looked down and went, that was kind of stupid. But after it melted, I could see. But when it was on there, it was treacherous. Too funny, y'all.
I'm tearing again.
Look at them in that picture, just hugging like they love each other.
Oh, isn't he sweet?
Look at Bucky's face. He loves his woman. That's so
The
cute.
woman loves him, too. He
The
is-
wind chill yesterday in Indiana was negative 60. Right here on Facebook. Tracy. Negative
you
60. You want me to do Facebook comments?
And
serious.
this, Cheryl says it was minus 49 yesterday in Iowa.
Oh, wow. Wow. Minus 49. Now, when we went to Russia, it was cold. I mean, it was cold, but it didn't feel cold. It was like 3 degrees.
In Russia?
Yeah, but it didn't feel cold. I don't know.
Is it humid in Russia?
Must not be.
'Cause I think
we
the
were
water
more
does
we
it.
were more inland. Now we were on a cruise, but we were more inland. And now Iceland, it doesn't feel as cold as it is. There's some, and I guess the people up north will tell you it just doesn't feel as cold to them as it does to us.
Okay, Juliet asked, what kind of journal are you working on, and do you have a tutorial?
Do we have a what?
A tutorial. My tutorial is get your scissors. Get your scissors, a pack of paper, and some pictures, and I will hook you up.
Well, if you go back, there's a video on Maymay's channel of her and Brenda making these albums together,
Tamitha linked it in the chat.
so you can see them make it.
Right.
And Tamitha just linked you again, Juliet.
And Juliet, it is monkeys in a barrel. Listen, you talk about looking at each other. They're over here looking at each other like they're in love or something. Y'all.
We're looking at it like he wants to pop me.
Yeah,
Well, probably
right
does.
in the mouth.
And I smarted off when I said we did a what?
Made fun of me again.
It's not
Making fun of you. Hey, well, let me tell you something, Vinny. I get made fun of too. I'm from North Alabama, and North Alabama don't say words like they do down here.
I'm from Central Alabama. I'm a Dixie girl. Hey, listen, Vince. You make fun of my mama every time she says this. You go, what? So my mama will go, like if Vince makes dessert or she gets a dessert or something, she'll go, all that needs is I can't do it, but I'm going to try. She'll go, all that needs is a dollop of ice cream. She makes that papa sound. And when she does it, Vince will go, what does it need again? And she'll do it again
I
because she
do
don't
the same
think.
thing.
She'll do it
But
4 or
he'll
5
do it 4 or
times.
5 times.
I
and she'll
do that
just
to
keep
Bucky.
doing
And
it.
I'll go, it needs what?
What does
And
it
she'll
no,
go, I
Dollop
can't
of
even make
ice
the
cream.
sound.
She makes it so loud too. And then if she ever tells Vince a story, no joke, if she ever tells him a story with a sound effect of any kind, he'll go, now what did it sound like?
I do too, Vince. And Bucky gets so mad at me sometimes.
It's funny.
So mad at me.
Her door is moving back there.
Oh, no.
Poltergeist.
It's a
Yeah,
poltergeist.
he'll go, what did it do? Like, if she tells you something wrong with her car, this is my favorite. When she's trying to describe something with her car, she'll literally go, it made that clunk, 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 clunk. And you'll go, what did it do? She'll do it 4 or 5 times before she goes, I'm on you, Vince.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
All
Then
right.
she finally decides.
Lolly wants to know, do you have any cricket classes coming up before the cruise?
We have one tomorrow morning, an online class, and then you want some here, Lolly? You gonna come from Texas? That's my Aunt Lolly, by the way. My Texas Aunt Lolly.
Texas ain't Lolly.
Oh, did we talk about Made It Con?
That's what I started to say. We got, and now listen, God is so good. We have all this crazy stuff going on. I didn't say crap. I said stuff. Going on. And then in the midst of it, God says, okay, here
Take
is
a
you a
break.
jewel.
Yeah, take a break and go watch
Here
this that I got for you.
I'm going to hand you something good. Tell them what it is.
So April 1st, 2020.
so
April
excited.
1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I think that's the date.
I think that's the dates.
We are having Made It Con in Alabama, actually in our town. We had not even thought about this facility that we have here, which I don't want to name yet because I don't want to cause a flurry of phone calls until we have details. But we never even thought about it. And so Brenda came in one day and she was like, why don't we talk to this
Place.
facility? And I was like, why don't we? So we went and we talked, and it's awesome. It's a little smaller as far as classroom space is concerned, but big room space is perfect. And we're going to it will be a little more intimate, mostly because our town can't hold a gazillion people, but I'm really excited. We were talking to, Amanda's sending out some notes to teachers to see who's interested in teaching, so she's sending out some of that today.
I think everybody's on board.
Have they already said?
I think so.
I'm not sure. There's a couple I know she hasn't sent to that I have to tell her to send to. There's a couple there.
Yeah, the first is the setup day.
Okay, so it's the second,
Second, third, and fourth.
So the second, third, and fourth. I just remember we reserved the place because we were joking about it being April Fool's Day.
Right.
But we're really excited, and we're just super excited about it.
I am
And
ecstatic.
we'll be able to do a lot of things different because it's local, and we won't have to spend weeks packing up the store because the store's going to stay in place. And here's what I want to say. If you're, and I'm going to say it in front of Vince, and he'll just get over with it, okay? We're going to give you an incentive you'll get some, gift because you go to the event and the store. If you go to both places. Like we did for open house. Because Vince is like, I don't think they'll want to go to the store, but I'm of this opinion, and y'all can tell me, if I get close enough to a store like that, I'm going to go to it. I would have more fun at the store than the pop-up shop. Plus, they can take a tour, they can see where we film, they can put their pen in the map, they can write on the board, on the wall.
Now, this is interesting. Kelly Henry just said, well, Connie asked first, can we go ahead and book hotel rooms? Kelly Henry
I
said
would.
you can't book more than a year in advance
I
at
would.
any hotels. She said she'd already tried.
I would make a note on your phone.
Yes.
And I'll be like, hey, Google.
And tell them the towns.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Prattville,
Well,
Calera,
here's the deal. The first town you want to book in is Clanton.
Clinton.
I'm trying to eat this ice.
Clanton at Best Western.
Well, any place in Clanton, but look at the ratings and all that kind of stuff. Everybody has their favorite when they come to visit. But the first place you want to book is there. Now, here's our plan. I just want to tell you, this is what we're working toward. I can't promise you it's going to happen, but we're working toward this. We're going to try to make it where you can have food included, so you don't have to go to a restaurant except...
Right.
And we might even can get dinner included.
Right. We're going to try real
We're
hard.
going to try to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner options for you guys, so you don't even have to... Because we're wanting to, like, be... Here's what we're thinking. If you're coming to Made It Con in Clanton, first off, there's nothing to do but Walmart.
Exactly.
But...
Well, we have a few little boutiques now.
Yeah, there's some of
There
that.
are.
And we might could have a little shopping trip.
We'll get with them.
Oh, need to go to Rustic Relics.
Yes. We'll get with them and get some business cards.
I'd have to tell them, hey, we're coming. But here's the thing. If we can do breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the place, you don't have to even think about dealing with that. And we can just craft together. Just hang out. So we're going to try to make it where we don't even really have to leave the facility much. Because we're going to have snacks. We get to do a lot of stuff at this facility we don't get to do at big hotels.
Exactly.
And stuff, which I'm so excited about because they usually restrict everything at those places. But here, I can literally have snacks in the room. So we're going to have like a big snack bowl in every room for you guys if you need refreshments.
Snack attack.
We're real excited about it. So we'll be, the first class we're going to release, and we can't do it yet, but the first one we're going to release is the Make It Go Round. Because what we found is the Make It Go Round kind of tells us how many people we can expect. And that kind of tells us what size classes and things like that we need to kind of plan for. So you'll be hearing about that. And if the Make It Go Round sells out, we're going to have a second one. Because we have the facility and we can do it. And it's ours, the whole time we're there. It's very different. We have a lot more leeway than we've ever had in a hotel before. So,
and a lot more perks.
Because this is not a hotel.
And a lot more perks.
We're really excited.
She hooked us up.
I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. We left and we're still tired, like from what we're dealing with, and we left there and came right back to the shipping dealing that we're messing with.
But with joy.
But every now and then, Amanda looked at me one time. She said, "I'm so excited." I said, "I know, me too, but I can't get excited yet, but I'm so excited." So.
Well, Christine really did a good job.
She did. I'm super, super proud of that.
Super
You guys
excited.
are going to love her. You're going to love the facility. You're going to love being in our town. And we even talked about maybe doing a tour of our town.
That would be good. We'll have to see.
If we could get like I don't know, maybe find like a bus or a shuttle or something where we could.
Nah, that I don't know. I don't know.
Where would we find something like that?
Hey, we can do a hayride.
All through town, actually.
Yeah.
We'll just have a parade through town.
We'll have a parade through town.
No, I really would like to do. I want to make it. We're so excited to be able to bring people to our town.
Yes.
That's like the coolest thing ever. That's like the dream.
Yes, that is. And I don't know why we haven't thought about it.
I don't either.
But we did. Thank goodness we did, though. Well, God had this plan for us. God had this plan for us. He said, "Hey, wait a minute. Y'all have had enough drama today. Let's have some good drama. Let's have some good drama."
So it was good.
All right, these are my leftover pictures that I know that I want in my album. You want to see? Look at this. Isn't he sweet?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, Bucky.
Oh, Bucky boy. These are the leftover ones that I know that I want in my album that I did not have room for, which is really crazy. I normally have room for them. But what I'm doing is, so I can have them, I am just gluing them back to cutting them however close I want them. Maymay's over there going, I can't believe she's
They want
doing
you to
this.
scoot to the left.
Scoot to the left. Okay. All right. Thanks.
Oh, wait.
Or to the right. Which one? Either one. Are y'all excited about Made It Con as much as I am? I mean, I am just really excited.
Off center in the camera for sure.
Okay.
But I can't tell.
There you go.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let me move me on
I
down
can see
here.
the monitor. There you go.
There we
Just
go.
do that.
All right. I can keep it better.
Is anybody excited about Made It Con in the comments, Vince? We not see them.
Yeah.
Nobody
there's
cares.
a few people talking about it.
They're like, we're not coming. We're not coming.
Dang, y'all gonna
Having
miss
it
some
in
fun.
Hicktown. We're not coming to Hicktown.
We're
I mean, it's Hickville now, I'm just telling you.
No, it's not. We're
Brenda
just good
Berena's here.
old Southern people.
That's right. We're Southern, man.
We're big
We're
Southern.
gonna have dinner and supper
That's
and
right.
lunch together.
You
No,
are
dinner,
Southern.
breakfast, dinner, and supper
That's right.
together
We're gonna have.
on the porch.
We're gonna have it all, and we're gonna
No,
love
on
it.
most people think we all have verandas.
Oh.
Or lanais. You remember the Golden Girls had that the lanai?
Lanais, yes.
What glue are you using?
I'm using our trusty glue that we have all the time.
Art glitter glue.
Art glitter glue.
We can't ship it right now
Love
because
it.
it's cold everywhere.
I know. I was down in Gulf Shores and I had 3 different ladies come up. We
You
should
did.
have brought me some glitter glue.
Yeah, we should. They came here though. I don't know
Yeah,
if
did
those.
they? Yeah.
Some people came up on their way home. They
Yeah.
came
Well, I
this way.
told them to come by because we had
Lots
plenty.
of people did.
Had
Yeah,
lots
we
of
do
them.
have a peach water tower here.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, and it's cute.
I remember when it wasn't a peach yet. Do you remember, Brenda?
Yeah, I do.
When they were building it and it was
Yes, I
like
do.
gray. Remember it was like primer gray and we
Yes,
weren't
I do.
sure what it was going to be.
Exactly. We were like, it
Plus,
looked. It
looks
looked
like
a little
big,
weird, but
It looks like a big butt in the
Yeah, it
sky. Is what it
did.
looks
You're
like.
not supposed to say that. Kids can't say that word.
Oh, okay.
Looks like a bottom.
Looked like a bottom.
When it was gray, we really were like, oh, what are they doing? And then
Now-
when they had to do shading of peach,
Oh,
do you remember?
gosh,
I mean,
yes.
I watched it and I thought,
This
gets
is
better.
This gets better and better. That's what I
Oh.
thought.
Somebody said, May Foster said, Vinny's Vittles while they're there. So they think
Ooh.
Vinny ought to fix food.
Oh my goodness. Well, he might fix food by picking up the phone and going, "Hey, I gotta fix supper for these ladies."
I'm trying
We
to
might
say,
have some Vinny and Dude's barbecue. We could do
but
that.
we
you
could
might
do
do
that.
it here, and people could come and have, in your kitchen, they could come watch you film maybe one day.
Yeah.
We'd probably have to do it in like groups, like bring some in and bring some out.
Mm-hmm.
But they might could watch you film an episode, and then be your tasters.
Oh.
Who knows what we can do?
Hey, listen, I
Who
can't wait to
knows?
sit down and just really figure out what we can
And
do.
if it goes well and it's local, we might could do more than one of these. Like would not be bad
No.
because we can get there easy and not have to my kids won't have to come out of school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Awesome.
They
And-
will have to come out of school because they have to be there. To
Well,
see
but
it.
not every day.
Well, Thomas will have to work, but other than that,
Thomas
will
has
be out
to
of
work.
school. He graduates. He'll just be in college.
Well, that's a good point.
Oh, I
Depends
know
on where
what
he's going.
I know what I want. This is some other paper that I used.
Oh, that's a cute paper. Is that a
Yes,
belt? I like
It
Santa
is.
belts.
I love Santa belts. So we had I like to put my paper in here. Main reason is if I have a big old roll left over, I know, okay, I used it this year. I have to wait and use it the next year.
Well, do you get new paper every year? Because I do.
I do and I don't. That makes weird. I know. Briar loves purple, and I've always, since she was here, her birthday's in December, I have always tried to have her purple Christmas wrapping paper.
Yeah.
But now for her birthday, she gets birthday. But purple is hard to find. If I ever find one, I use it till it's gone. Now,
Yeah.
I won't use the exact same, like this buffalo one.
Yeah.
I won't use that next year because I used all of it but a
I
little
was gonna
bit.
say, do you find you use we wrap a lot.
I do too.
Some people don't, but
I
I wrap
do.
a lot.
I wrap more than anything.
I like to wrap.
I love to wrap.
And I just like it under the tree. I like all the wrapping paper. And this year,
I do too.
my friends gave me some wrapping paper because Brenda gave me some that had Winnie dogs on it.
I did.
And I made sure I wrapped my stepmother's present.
No,
She does not want that.
she doesn't.
But I wrapped her present in it because she's a dog breeder. She's a boarder.
Y'all were
I'm
having
just
a
gonna
hard
take a break.
time.
What's on your brain
I
today?
don't know, but it's pieced it together. Okay.
I like it.
So I did hers in dog paper, and I did my niece and nephew in dog paper because they would like it. And then after Brenda gave me the one roll, I went and found another because I fell in love with it.
Oh, you did find one.
You gave me the white one.
Yes.
And I found a blue one.
Oh, good.
And it was so funny too because I put it in my cart. No, it wasn't the paper. That was you that put it in the cart. And somebody asked about the paper.
Yes,
But
yes,
I
yes,
had
yes,
that
yes,
blanket
yes.
in my car. I had bought a blanket for my pastor's wife, which was the most gorgeous red and cream colored houndstooth knitted blanket.
Oh,
You would
wow.
not Chenille knit, so it had that shimmer to it. It was
Oh,
absolutely
cool.
gorgeous. And I had it in my cart, and this lady stopped me and said, "Where did you find that?" I was like, "I know, right?" And I told her where, but I think it was the last one. But it was absolutely gorgeous. But she stopped me about it.
Southern girl, if you want to bring me a Clemson church, you bring it right on, girl.
Hey, we big
Hey.
Dabo fans around here.
I
Yeah.
love
How are
Dabo
you about
Sweeney,
Dabo,
so
Brenda?
Huh?
You like Dabo?
let me tell you, Dabo's from Pelham, and I lived in Alabaster, which is just a little ways from Pelham. And he is the son-in-law of a really good friend of mine and my daughter's, and he has always been a blessing.
Well, then I want you to pass a little message on to him.
Blessing.
Here's what you do.
I'll get Briar too.
If he will come and coach at the University of Alabama,
Oh,
I will be an Alabama
He's
fan
been
instantly.
told that and told. Well, listen, they treat him like royalty
I'm sure.
there.
Well,
Oh my
we were in
goodness.
South Carolina. I'll tell you something funny. We have a tendency to go to Hibbett stores. We like Hibbett's, and
Yes.
my boys all wear pretty much their whole clothing comes from a store like that. You know, Hibbett's.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, they're based out of Birmingham, so a lot of their stores carry a lot of Alabama stuff, especially in our area, which makes sense. But going up there in South Carolina and everything was Clemson, it was so funny because the little guy was hoping Mitch pick out some shoes and he was talking to him. And you didn't have any Alabama stuff that day. And he said, so where are y'all from? And they said, we're from Alabama. And he said, oh, we kind of looked at him. And they got to talking about the game and all that kind of stuff. And I think he was shocked for you to say, you literally said to him, if we're going to lose, I want to lose to Dabo. You
Yes.
actually said that. And so the guy was like, really? And I think that kind of,
Surprises.
brought it down a little
yes,
bit. Yeah.
brought it down to, yes. Well, he's just, what were the first words out of his mouth?
Exactly.
I mean, how can you not?
Exactly. And
Yes.
his team reflects his same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, I will be in Alabama. I'll put on my houndstooth and my crimson. I might even put a sign on my own Boom Boom.
Oh my goodness, Boom Boom. Oh yeah, they'll get to see Boom Boom.
We just need to get Dabo down here so I can get the
Look, the name of the store, I saw this question a few minutes ago, and I was going to say it and I got sidetracked. The name of the store that Maymay buys the decor stuff from close by is called Rustic Relic.
I was in there this weekend.
Rustic
this weekend or last
Relics.
weekend? Last weekend.
I didn't get to go there. I wanted a new Valentine decoration, and I didn't get to go in there.
You know what I'm doing? You're
Why?
going to think I'm crazy.
No.
You're going to think I'm crazy.
Me think you're crazy?
Okay, so our dogs are part of the family,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they're kennel trained. So nights they go in their kennel.
Right.
Okay, they've always had those wire ugly kennels, and every time I film a home tour, I try to avoid them because I hate the way they look.
Yes.
They're just ugly.
Yes.
So I've looked at the ones that are wicker and all that, and wicker's just not my aesthetic, and I don't like the covers that go over. Anyway,
Well, it doesn't match your dogs either.
it's just not my thing.
No.
So I was looking on Wayfair, and they have these.
I love Wayfair.
They have these for lack of a better word, they look like a buffet. Okay, but the bottom cabinets are beds for your dogs. Like they have the little doors, and you
cool.
put the beds in them. Well, they were upwards of $1,000.
They're like $1,700.
Right. So I was like, how do I make this happen without spending that kind of money? So Vince and I went to we went to Prattville Pickers. You know, the one in Prattville.
Yeah.
We went down there and we went to Rustic Relics first. They didn't have one. And we found a kind of a minty green. It's not mint green, but it's a green, like a chalky color paint cabinet that we could turn into 3 doggy apartments.
Oh my goodness.
And so we're about halfway through the project because it got so cold we couldn't work in the garage the last few days.
Oh, I love it.
So they're gonna have little apartments, like and it'll be
cool.
furniture, so it won't look like. And my dogs are little, so it's easy to do that kind of. Like you can get them space to sleep in. Plus, if you know anything about weenie dogs, they don't take up space because when they sleep, they curl into a tight ball.
Right.
And they hide under something, so
Yep.
they just need a little corner. But we've got and they're pretty. It's really big enough. It's 2 inches smaller than their kennel lengthwise, but everything else is the same. So it's shorter, but the part that's shorter doesn't affect anything.
Exactly.
Like that we had to figure all that out anyway. So they're gonna have little
Little
apartments, and I'm gonna put their names above the door, and it'll look like furniture. And I'll have more storage space and decorator space
That's
because
cool.
I'll have a cabinet I can decorate, and it'll look. I think I'm gonna treat it like a sofa table. I think we're gonna put it behind the sofa because Vince is wanting to move a chair. He's wanting to do some changing up there too. And anyway, I'm so excited. I think it's
that's
gonna be cool.
gonna be great.
And I think they're gonna like it because they like to cuddle in a hole.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if you have a weenie dog, they like to root. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
they want to get in a corner or
Kind
a
of
wedge.
like little pigs.
Yeah, but we're cutting we're having to cut holes and do sanding and all this kind of stuff to get it, nice and roomy and put the little grates in the door and.
Oh,
It's
that's
been
good
real.
stuff.
It's been a fun project, but we did have to stop because it's been freezing.
It has been freezing. For us, it's cold. For everybody else, sometimes they say no.
True.
Here,
But it got real cold in our garage,
Oh,
and
shoot.
it was hard for us to stay out there and keep working. So we've just taken a little break till it warms up a little bit.
Yeah. I cut my ribbon too short. I hate doing that, so I'm gonna start over. This is some of the ribbon I used to I always take, all right, I use this ribbon, and I use this, and I use this for my packages this year. So I always put a little bit of that on my Christmas
Now,
albums.
did you see if that piece is longer than the last one you did?
No, it's just going to have to.
She'll know.
It looks like it's the same length.
It
I bet
probably
it's not.
is.
I bet it's not. I can tell that it's not by looking at it.
I bet it is, but it's going to work. I'm tired. I get bored easily. I'm about tired of working with it. I've got more in here than I normally put in here. I normally put like 2, and I've got like 4 in here.
You can
'cause
stop
getting
whenever you want. You don't have to go just because we
Oh,
want
I
you
know.
to.
Hey, if I don't get it done right now, you know where it'll go.
But see, that's the thing too about these albums. I want to say that I love that you can sit down and fill that up in one setting. You can make it in one setting.
Exactly.
You can fill it up in one setting. I'm all about that.
Yes, me too. And I backed this one and this one, but the one I had left was small, so I just put it on there. And what I'll do is I'll journal right down through here.
That'll be cute.
So that's it. There's a way that you can. That one didn't even get poked. And there's a way that you can do that will, you get to keep your picture then. You don't have to waste it. There's always a way. There's always a way.
Look how Brenda's work surface looks.
It doesn't look like
Does anybody
Maymay.
see the difference of how Brenda works and how I work?
If I
You
don't,
want to know the real difference, Brenda? The honest difference is this. Yours is in the camera. I push mine out the camera. That's all.
oh, is it?
That's all it is. Because I have the same stuff. I just move it
Y'all
off the
want
board.
to see all my stuff?
But see, yours is right there, and mine would be everywhere else.
Well, I guess it comes with experience. Probably, if I did it more often, I would. But I don't think about it when I'm doing it. Listen, and this sounds crazy. I work better in chaos. I guess because my life's always been chaos. I work better with chaos.
I'm coming closer to the microphone because people can't hear me, and everything I've said today's been wasted.
Oh, I thought you wanted
Just
to come
kidding.
see me.
I came closer. Hey, y'all.
See her? She loves her babies. Y'all are her babies.
Y'all,
Y'all
it's
know that.
weird that I'm not sitting in that camera.
Isn't it weird?
It's fun, though.
Yep.
This is twice. Amanda got my camera. You got my camera.
Let me tell you.
Now you know how it felt when somebody invaded my kitchen.
Oh, gosh. Do you know he wants to invade my craft room? And I'm like, if that happens, you're fired.
He probably invaded so he'd get fired.
He
All right.
probably would. He'd
Let's
think
have
it's
a
funny.
regroup. Let's
Are
have a
we done?
regroup. I'm on my. I pretty much every picture I put out's gone. All right, the years on it. I got pictures in this one. I got pictures here.
You get so many more pictures in than I do because I'm so precise.
I know she is.
If I could be more
And
fun.
this is my decorations. So next year
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
copy them.
I love these.
Yes. Oh, you should see my Valentine. I can't wait for y'all to come Sunday. I just decorated one corner this year. I got crazy.
You did Valentine in one corner?
Yeah, on the German hutch.
Mm-hmm.
I got Mama's pink and white twill.
Y'all know that I go to Brenda's house and put my name on things to inherit. I'm like, if your children don't want this, I'll take it.
Well, they probably don't, so you're probably going to get it all.
I'm all right.
And I have my Christmas papers. Got those.
All your boys. Oh, no,
my-
that's not all your boys.
Well, Bryson's in there. It was supposed to be all the boys.
Oh.
And she says, I'm the only girl I get to be in there. And she is petted rotten. Oh, I have a place right there. I can put this. See?
That's
There we
cute.
go. And I believe, no, this is the flip. I get confused.
Scoot over a little bit. Look, you're over here. Go over there. There you go.
There we go.
Scoot up. Yay.
Perfect. And that's my families, as they used to say. And then I have this space. See, actually, you could put more
You
in
can put
that
more in
one.
there, yeah.
I can put this one in there. All right. And I got a little flip here. And this is a little tag here. And this was the trifold that nothing matches. See, they're not even like yours would be.
He is
Hers would be
adorable. I don't
so
care.
even.
It's cute.
Hey, but
Lincoln
let me
is
tell you,
adorable,
He
seriously.
is adorable. He FaceTimed me yesterday,
Oh.
and he's learned to say honey. I don't get to see him much, so I really miss him.
He's learned to say honey.
Yes, and this is Kissing Santa, and there's room there to put this little bunch in there. And then this is my tough guy.
Ooh, with his Supreme shirt. Oh, my child would be
boy.
so jealous.
Oh my goodness. Streets of
He's-
New York.
He he sends me links of all this stuff that he wants. So let me tell you what we did. I'm not going to afford Supreme, okay?
No.
But on
me
Amazon, I found stretchy rubber bracelets that say Supreme.
Did you?
You know those, the kind like the kids wear that are like have a cause or something. You know, what are they? They're
Yes.
rubber, silicone
Yeah,
bracelets.
Silicone.
He got a set
It
of
started
3.
out as a "What Would Jesus Do" bracelet.
Yeah, that's how they
that's
started
how
doing
the
them.
whole thing started.
So then I found those Supreme bracelets, and I told Meemaw, I said, Meemaw, if you buy these for Joseph, he will think you are the bomb. You will have gotten him the best Christmas present. So she bought them, and he got them at her house, and he was like, what? And so now he wears his little rubber Supreme bracelet, which is from China and not real, by the way.
Well, I started to say, when we were in Morocco, we went through the what do they call them? Oh,
Like the straw market?
yeah, they have my friend souks. They call them
Oh.
souks. And we found one little place, and they had the T-shirt and the hat.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
So he was. I wish I'd have known. I'd have gotten him one.
Well, I never think to say it, but he loves Supreme and some other brand I don't know. Something with a B.
I don't know. I'll have to ask
I cannot
Bryce.
think of it.
Bryce
Bape.
is my-
Bape.
Vape.
That's the one. I don't know anything about it, but anyway, he loves those brands that he can't have. I said, Joe, I can totally make something that looks like that.
Let me tell you a little secret I've done before too. When I find a particularly great picture, do you see? I'll put them on their packages. It's like they're tag.
Oh, that's cute.
I've done that before.
So next year they get the picture from last year.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I do that. I do that some when I'm really industrious. Okay, I don't have a place for this, so I'm gonna just find my. I think I want it on the top. Stick it on here.
Do you hold on to this?
No, not unless you can use it.
No. When they get a certain size, I say bye.
Me too. All right.
Woohoo! Done and done.
Done.
Done and dusted, as they say.
Done and done. Y'all, this is so fun.
She did it.
We've had fun. I didn't put my buffalo plaid in there, but hey, that's okay. It won't make it. And I have this left over.
Did you not put it in there?
I put the other two in there. It's all right. And I don't know where this came from. Oh, I know what I can do with this.
I was going to say, you'll find a
this.
spot for that. You
I
can put that
do
bling in
this.
there.
I'm going to do this.
Put that in camera so they see what you're fixing to do. So she stacked 3 pictures up.
I stacked them all up, and I'm going to get my trusty crocodile and put a hole in it and put my little blingy thing in here. I actually think I'm going to get some more rhinestones.
That's cute.
And then it can slide either way. And you're done. I mean, you're done. You got your Christmas in there. You don't have to worry about it anymore. It took what? What did it take
An
us?
hour.
An
Probably
hour.
probably an hour.
Probably an hour. We've been talking and,
Yeah.
and excited about our Made It Con. I am just really excited about that.
Yeah, me too.
I am really excited about that. So, guys, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
That's what you wanted. We got Brenda's album filled in. And what we're going to do now is we're going to sign out and I'm going to re-sign in. But I'm going to get y'all to give me just a few minutes because I'm going to try to get things reset. And we're going to do the Crafter After Show. I've got some things to show you that were sent to us. And Vince is going to tell you the lazy goat story. He's thrilled about that. It's going to be
It
fun.
should be interesting.
All right, guys, give us a few minutes. Tamitha, has she already put the link to this?
Yeah.
She put the link in the chat for you guys so you can go straight to the Crafter After Show. And we will see you there in a minute. Is that yours or mine?
Mine.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See you later.
Bye now.
I forgot I have to turn it off, by the way. My job.